Hey guys, my name is April. I go by Ruby Rouge here on the YouTubes, and today we are going to be talking about the Body Shop's Tea Tree line. But first I wanted to mention some upcoming videos that I have. And that is, one of these is a trial size rant review video. I have some thoughts about trial size products. I also want to do a review on HelloFresh. I've been working on that review for a while, and I was thinking about doing a Lush favorites review. Let me know if you're just over Lush, if you're interested in Lush. I have a lot of favorites from there and a lot of misses as well. So let me know if you're interested in hearing about any of those. I'm going to break this video kind of into 3 parts. First, I want to talk about 4 parts. I'm going to talk about tea tree oil really quickly, why it's good for acne prone skin. Then I want to talk about the review of the kit as the whole. Then I want to talk about the individual review of the products. And then I want to talk about what I use on my skin. So let's get started. Tea tree is a really good ingredient for acne prone skin. It is very similar in the effects, in my opinion, to benzoyl peroxide. Tea tree is a antimicrobial, which means that it will kill lots of things on your face. I don't know, really, sometimes when you're talking about antimicrobials, like you have resistant bacteria and all of that stuff, I'm not even touching that, but I do know that it will help in kind of a similar way that benzoyl peroxide helps kind of kill off some of the bacteria in your face, which can be very beneficial if you're having a major breakout and your body isn't tackling it fast enough. Overuse of tea tree can possibly be drying and cause you to produce more acne. That's what people say. Tea tree can also be a little bit much for sensitive skin. It does have sort of a cooling sensation, so people with really sensitive skin can sometimes not love tea tree oil. Personally, I've had 0 issues with it. I really like it. It is not my #1 go-to ingredient, but it is definitely a tool in my arsenal for battling acne-prone skin. Okay, let's talk about these products as a set. I originally bought the set as a try me kit. I was interested in the products. I had never tried any of the products before, and I was like, yes, we're going to try out these products, then we're going to review the kit and let it do. Well, life got in the way. I never reviewed the kit, and time went on and I kind of forgot about it, but I was just decluttering the very last product I had left from the kit, and I'm like, you know what, I want to review the kit. So I have 0 of the products here with me today other than this one. But if you watch my older videos, they were in older videos. But yeah, so sorry I don't actually have the products, but I don't think you care. I can pop up a picture somewhere and you can see what the product looks like. But I want to talk about what comes in the kit. So you get a tea tree clearing, I'm going to look at my notes now. Tea tree skin clearing facial wash, tea tree skin clearing mattifying toner, a mattifying lotion, tea tree oil, and tea tree skin clearing clay mask. Wow, those were tongue twisters. Tea tree, tea tree, tea tree, tea tree. Okay, so I wanted to ask you guys this question. I don't know if YouTube still lets you do surveys. I never used that feature if they did, or if they do, but I would really like to do a survey right now. So if they don't let you do surveys anymore, or I don't figure out how to use it, let me know in the comments below. When you buy a kit like this tea tree kit here, do you buy it with the intention of trying each product separately, or do you buy it with the intention of just like overhauling your whole skincare routine and trying this, like implanting this as your new skincare routine? I was really just curious because I was thinking about it as I was like gathering my thoughts for this review, and I'm like, if you were to actually use this as a skincare like routine, I was like, it's not actually that great. First of all, I went through the ingredients, and there are only 5 active ingredients in the whole skincare set. Let me make sure I'm not missing one. Yeah, 5. Maybe 6, but you get, I'm not going to try to pronounce some of these, but I'll tell you the ones that have common names because I'm just not going there today. You get some witch hazel, which you know, is kind of a questionable ingredient. You get some salicylic acid in the form of willow bark. You get tea tree. You get, forgive me here, is it tamanu, 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 or tamanu? I'm going to say tamanu because that's what Google pronounced said. So we're going to go with tamanu, but it still doesn't feel right. And nobody had like upvoted it. But tamanu oil, LPO lemon tree oil. This is an ingredient for oily skin to help reduce oil production. So that's not even like a super great ingredient. And then you get some humectants, which possibly give you a little bit of moisture. And I mean, that's it. You get those same ingredients over and over and over and over again. There might be a few more that I overlooked. There might be some things that, you know, like glycerin. I mean, that's in everything. And I don't necessarily consider glycerin an active ingredient, even though it provides some benefit. All right, moving forward though, but if you were to use this as your whole skincare routine, you're getting like these same ingredients over and over again. And I'm like, would that cause you to get some irritation? Is that too much for your skin? Is that too much tea tree for your skin? I mean, you could be using tea tree on your skin like 5 times a day. Anyways, I'm just curious. I don't know if people really do that, but then I was thinking maybe they do because it comes in a set and you got like certain products and maybe we do it. I don't know. Anyways, I tried the products one at a time. And yeah, I have thoughts. I want to go ahead and put it out there that I would not repurchase any of these products. And not because they're bad. I just didn't love any of them enough to be like, yes, I need this. This is the perfect one. I love tea tree oil and I like I said, I like having it in my arsenal. It's not a product that I use on a daily basis, even a monthly basis. It's something that, or at least on my skin. On my face. I do actually use tea tree oil kind of on a daily basis, but not on my face. I just found I will talk about these after I review the products, but I found other things that are sort of easier and more wallet friendly and just make more sense for me to use instead of these products. However, like I said, I don't really think any of these are bad. So I just kind of wanted to let you know what they're like and give you some food for thought in case you were interested in checking these out. So we'll talk about the face wash first. I think the face wash was actually my favorite product in the kit. And if I were to buy one of the products again, it would probably be that one. And I like the face wash because I really like a good medicated face wash. To use them, I don't necessarily use them every single day, but I like to use them like if I'm having a breakout or something to that effect and let them sit on my face, maybe just for like a whole minute or depending on how strong the product is. But I do really like a good medicated face wash. And so I think that this is a good one. It was nice and cooling and cleansing, and overall I didn't have any issues with it being overly drying. It did have some like mentholation in it. Is that how you should say that? Menthol? It definitely had menthol in it, so you could kind of feel that cooling sensation, but it wasn't really like sensitizing or anything like that for my skin. So I did really like the tea tree oil, and that would be the face wash, and that would be the thing that I would kind of recommend out of all of these. After that, we have the Mattifying Toner. Now, the funny thing about the Mattifying Toner is kind of how I got into this whole product. I got the Mattifying Toner for free, like a kit or something. I don't remember. A gift with purchase. I don't remember how I got it, but I had somehow ended up with the Mattifying Toner. And then I liked it so much, I went to repurchase it. Well, in the meantime, they had reformulated it. And what I found with the second bottle and the current formulation is that it's too strong. It is way too strong. It's not the same. I found that it was like kind of irritating. I couldn't use it for every day. And also, I just did not like it as much. It didn't seem to give me the same skin clearing that the original bottle, the original formula had given me. At one point I had the ingredients. I might still actually have those because I'm like an ingredient hoarder, an ingredient list hoarder. So if I find those, I may pop those up right here to show you the formulation difference. But I don't like the newer formula as much as I did the older formula, and I don't think it's as good of a product. So Although, but that being said, I made it sound like I hated it, and I didn't hate it. It's just not a product that I can use on a regular basis. So I only would use it when I was getting like a really, really bad breakout, and I was like, yes, I need like all over, which doesn't happen, thankfully. Thankfully, now that I've been on my skincare journey forever, it doesn't happen all that much anymore. And the product just actually the last bottle I had just went bad. I mean, I had it for so long, I was like, I don't feel comfortable using this anymore, and I ended up decluttering it with like at least 2/3 of the product left in it. So that was kind of disappointing. Tea tree mattifying oil. This is a product I won't talk too much about because I cannot use it on my face. It has about 5 different silicones in it. How many? 1, 2, anti-caking, silicone. So yes, it has at least 4 to 5 silicones in it. My skin does not love silicones, and so I can't use a product like that. However, I did at the time, was having like a little weird body acne spot, and it did clear that right up. So if you don't have any issues with silicones in your skincare, you might want to check that out, but it was not for me. It has so many silicones that I think it would function almost as well as like a silicone primer. And it was mattifying, so that might work out really well for you. The next product in the kit is actually just tea tree oil itself. Well, it's not 100% pure tea tree oil. It actually had quite a lot of ingredients in it, which I was surprised. It has, let's see, the tea tree oil includes water, alcohol, polysorbates, which is an emulsifier, melaleuca, which is the tea tree oil, limonene, I think, oh, what is limonene? A fragrance, I think. It has tamanu oil, citral, which I think is a fragrance, citronellol, which I think is a fragrance, and the lemon tree oil, which is to combat oily skin, to help with reduce oil production, I believe. Anyways, so the tea tree oil, here's my issue with the tea tree oil. It had it had the tamanu oil in it, and once again, we're going to go very specifically with my skin, but my skin did not love oil sitting on my face, just because, once again, talking about breakouts. So I actually prefer to dilute my tea tree oil when I have it. I prefer to dilute it into like a witch hazel or a just even like water. I mean, just anything literally to dilute it. Honestly, tea tree oil I don't really have any problems if I get like directly on my skin, but I don't do that just because you shouldn't. And I guess you shouldn't. I don't know. Some people actually say tea tree is okay, but let's just go better safe than sorry and say you shouldn't. See, but you can dilute it in other things other than oils. So for me, it works better to just use a regular like tea tree oil that you can buy that's really cheap, and just dab and mix with a little bit of water. So yeah, I wouldn't buy that product again for that, but the product itself was pretty good, and I did find that like if I had a really, really big zit, it would calm that way, way, way down. It would look so much better in the morning. However, it would clog some pores around it. I mean, very, very lightly. Like, overall, I was getting a better result from using the tea tree oil with the oil in it, but it's just something like long term, I'm like, you know what, let me find something better. So I didn't hate that product, and I don't think you'd be like super disappointed if you bought it. Lastly, this was one of my other favorites. Other than the cleanser, this would be like something I would consider buying. And this one actually was a repurchase, because the size that you got in the, let's see, in the mask, how much was it? It was 3.85 ounces. What's this guy right here? This is the 3.85. So maybe I did purchase this. I remember purchasing this. I think the kit that I bought had a smaller mask in it, because I used the whole thing and it was not that big. I mean, do you see how much product is in there? Here's the thing. This for me was a spot treatment only. I didn't need this all over my face. It was so mentholated, and it's not something I wanted to put all over my face. Definitely is great spot treatment again, but we're back to that idea of I couldn't get through it fast enough, and this was kind of expensive. I feel like this was like $23 by itself. So like, I think if you want this, you just buy the kit, because the whole kit together is $40. I want to see how much that is, because I paid a lot of money for that. It says the product's only $17, but I feel like I paid a lot of money for it, but I guess it's only $17. I feel like I pay more for that for other products, so whatever. Anyways, once again though, it's $17 and I'm throwing out all of that. So like I said, I would mention what products I use instead of these, and that is basically a Dr. Bronner's tea tree Castile soap. If I ever want to just wash my face with tea tree oil, you could dilute the Castile soap way down and just do it that way. And then, like I mentioned earlier, just a regular bottle of essential oils, tea tree. I usually buy organic ones. They're like $8. I think the Body Shop tea tree oil on its own is like $10. So not saving like a ton of money, but you are getting an organic product and a pure product, which may or may not be better for you. Just kind of depends on your thinking and what you might want to use it for. Because you could use, if you buy the little essential oil that's pure, you can use it for other things. But I don't know if you're interested in doing any of that. So anyways, that basically wraps up the video. If you have any questions about the products, if you have used these products and you really like them, once again, I'm super curious to know if, like, when you buy a skincare kit, do you just like jump in with both feet, or do you pick one product at a time and try them that way? Anyways, thanks guys for hanging out, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.